What's up everybody, my name's Big Cam and welcome back to another 1/6 scale Star Wars Hot Toys figure unboxing. And this would be now my second Sith, and I think maybe the biggest one, because if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you know that I have this ginormous box in front of me here, and this is the Deluxe Battling Damaged Darth Vader DX45. This is a 1/6 scale collectible figure, and yeah, DX45. It doesn't have an MMS number. This is a Sideshow exclusive. The box is ginormous. You can see that in front of me here. Battle damage stuff going on here. The burned skin of Anakin, the metal arm, the metal leg. I think this is going to come with quite a bit of accessories too, because of how large this box is. I mean, I don't even know how to open this damn thing, it's so big. But you can see Darth Vader on the front of the box there. Nothing on the side, legal information on the back. Darth Vader battle damaged deluxe version. I wonder what makes this the deluxe version. Either way, this is a DX figure, my first Star Wars DX figure, and I figured what a better weekend to do it than to kick off the month of May. I mean, this is coming out Sunday. Yesterday there was a Kylo Ren unboxing. Go check that out if you haven't. And yeah, so not much else to do. A little image of Anakin without the helmet on, so maybe we have a helmeted version, a unhelmeted version, and then maybe one of the helmets with the cut out of the helmet so you can still see Anakin underneath there. But I haven't even opened this thing yet, so why don't we bust open this box and take my first in-person look at what this figure has to offer. Oh boy, that was only a slip cover. Look at this. Oh Christ almighty. So that was just the slip cover. We have some red art drooping onto the side of the box. We have a big old Disney sticker down here under the DX45. More legal information on the back of the box. So that slip cover I think was mostly just protecting this box, and this dope red cover. There's like a reflective Star Wars logo at the bottom. This is so cool. Why is this box so big though? Because this is still a 1/6 scale figure, but this is damn near the size of the box that the statue came in, you know? Like, holy crap. Wow. Alright, so yeah, now I think this opens like a regular DX box and it slides out the side. So let's now pull this out. Oh my goodness. So now we got the Darth Vader, an unmasked Darth Vader, and it says, Anakin is dead. Fear is a path to the dark side, and no one in the Star Wars galaxy has traveled that treacherous road more than Darth Vader. The former Jedi succumbed to the fear of loss and the promise of power to be reborn as a terrifying symbol of the revenge of the Sith. He remained in service of the Emperor, the evil Darth Sidious, for decades, enforcing his master's will. Ooh, yeah, poor Vader, man. He was just doing what Sidious told him. He's not a bad guy, he's a good guy. He's still Anakin underneath all that. You know, Anakin didn't kill a bunch of children. Oh wait, he did. No, Anakin didn't. Darth Vader did. You guys are confused. Nothing on the back of this box though, so now there's just one of these like foam covers, and you can pull that bad boy off of there. And now we're getting into this box, which of course they're hiding all of the accessories underneath this black panel here, like sometimes they do for DX figures. But I'm seeing Darth Vader in there. He comes with the unmasked head sculpt on the body already. Some rolling eyeballs, it seems like. Yeah, I'm into this. So this is gonna take a while, so why don't I pull this bad boy up out of this box, and then let's take a look at everything that this DX45 battle damaged Darth Vader comes with, because I think this is a very, very good one. From people's thoughts online that I've heard about the battle damaged Darth Vader, I heard this one's a rare find, and for me it was rare that all of a sudden one day I got a message from Hot Toys and Sideshow.com saying, hey, your waitlisted item is available, do you want it? And I was like, how long do I have to decide? They were like, you have 24 hours, and I was like, fuck it, jump on it. This will be a good May 4th and good Star Wars unboxing for the month of May, so why not kick off Star Wars month properly with a couple of Star Wars Hot Toys figures. But like I said, let me pull this bad boy up out of this box and see what battle damaged Darth Vader comes with.
All right, everybody, we have the DX45 Darth Vader battle damaged version, and you can see how he comes with just that exposed head. And actually, this is an extra piece, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Just, you know, looking quickly at this body, exposed arm, wires plugging into his meaty bits there, like, oh, exposed, burned leg. I want to know where he received this battle damage. You know what I mean? Like, who beat him up so badly? Or did he just like trip and stumble into some lava and he was like, oh, ah, that's hot, it's burning, and then he burned away all of his clothes on his leg and his arm? But like, you know, the right side of him, pretty spotless, you know? So whoever was fighting him was just focusing on this left side, and it looks so good. I love that there's little gold details around like the top of the thigh and on the toes, and then on like the fingertips, and like the detailing in the arm, the little gold detail around the bicep as well, the little meaty burned chest exposed through the center of his torso. Just so cool, man. And that head sculpt, we'll definitely take a closer look at that in a second. But as you can see on the box there, it does come with this flowing cape. So it comes with this plastic cape that, you know, obviously sits like that around his neck, and then it's all this windswept effect. We'll definitely try that. It also comes with a drape cape, which to me, like, this figure has to be inspired from that statue back there. Like, that Darth Vader statue has similar things going on with like the battle damaged Darth Vader, the head being exposed, the metal toes, the, you know, the arm bits exposed. This is just a 1/6 scale version, and it's, you know, a figure rather than a statue. But my goodness, is like the detail on this absolutely insane. Like, look at that. Like, does he need to look so cool and so battle damaged? Like, that looks like a real Darth Vader with that battle damage standing there in front of me. And that base looks unbelievable, and it lights up. We'll definitely try that out in a moment as well. Comes with a crotch grabber. And we have the two other head sculpts as well. It comes with the normal unbattle damaged Darth Vader, and then more of that head sculpt with just the little chunk of the helmet missing, like in Obi-Wan or in the Rebels series, that where like Ahsoka does that to him as well. He's got a light up lightsaber hilt, two different blades. He's got like a fanning blade, like he's swinging it, and then a more sturdy blade. I'll try and light that up. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm definitely going to at least try it for a pose or two, you know what I mean? I think there's also light up effects in like his chest and stuff. So, you know, light up effects on him and light up effects in his lightsaber and in the base. So that's always a nice touch. There's this little piece right here that you can swap out for that little Darth Vader piece on the helmet there. So, you know, we'll show that in a moment as well. But just showing the hands, he comes with like a force hand, a force choking hand, a holding the lightsaber with the right, a fist hand for the metal side, a holding the lightsaber for the metal side, and a force hand for the metal side. And then on the figure, he comes with two relaxed hands, even though there's one on the right side, though, is at a weird angle that you can't necessarily move. So I was like, why is it so bent like that? Why isn't it more relaxed like that? It's like, you know, bent at an angle for some reason. And I think that's how it comes, but still just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe you're supposed to tuck your lightsaber in there to kind of pull off like that pose with the hand. I don't know. But that's all of his accessories that I've shown quickly here. So why don't I toss his cape on him and his other helmets, and we'll take a closer look at what this guy looks like all lit up. All right, everybody, so we have the DX45 battle damaged Darth Vader just standing straight up and down just as he comes fresh out of the box. But I tossed his sculpted cape on him, and his lightsaber hilt is hooked onto his belt just to complete his look and give him more of a stoic statuesque pose. And he has his more traditional helmet on. And then I have Darth Vader clashing lightsabers with Kylo Ren, the other figure that was unboxed this weekend. And if you missed that video, go check it out. But Kylo Ren's leaning back as Vader's swinging down on him as he's standing on the higher ground. This time Anakin has the high ground. But then I have Vader with his broken helmet on, with one eye poking out with that lightsaber hilt in hand, and he has his other hand up grabbing his stomach midsection like he's hurting, and that one eye is poking out like those episodes of Obi-Wan, or maybe from the Ahsoka episodes of, I think, Rebels or Clone Wars, where that happens as well. But then I have Darth with his helmet mostly chipped all away, exposing most of the Anakin head sculpt, with just one eye and a little bit of the mask remaining, and he's got his lightsaber in hand. But then I have the Anakin head sculpt fully exposed now that all of the helmet's chipped away. But I put the sculpted cape on him with a red light just to see how cool that can look. And he has a Force hand out in front of him like he's maybe lifting somebody with the Force. And then in his final pose here, I tossed his drape cape on him with all of his lights turned on, with the lights in the base, the lights in the hilt, the lights on him, which around his waist. I'm not sure if the lights on like his stomach in the midsection there are supposed to be lit up as well. It does look damaged, like somebody maybe slashed a lightsaber through it. So maybe the lights aren't supposed to be lit up on that part, but I think on other figures that part normally lights up as well. But the light up features aren't why I bought this figure, and I will probably end up turning these light up features off as soon as I turn off the camera, and probably because the only cords I have that can light this up at the current moment are my laptop charger and my phone charger, so those are needed elsewhere. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll decide to get a bunch of different cords specifically for lighting up my figures full time, and maybe I'll have Darth Vader lit up one day, or maybe I'll be able to go and get him a better lightsaber, because in person that lightsaber doesn't look so bad, but on camera it doesn't look so good either. And I think there is an aftermarket company, I believe, called Fusion Reactors that make a bunch of different lightsabers, but this is like my first Sith, Darth Vader, so I'm not going to necessarily dive into the lightsabers and getting aftermarket ones just yet. I think I'm going to wait until my Star Wars collection is a little bit bigger. But it is now the month of May, so like I said in the posing segment, if you want to see that Kylo Ren unboxing that came out yesterday, go check that out. And I really appreciate it if you already have. But if you've made it this far into the video, I highly appreciate you. Happy May 4th. Tomorrow, when this video comes out, it's the 3rd. So tomorrow will be May 4th, so May the 4th be with you, and a great Star Wars month ahead of us. And May 22nd, Mandalorian and Grogu comes out. I can't wait for that. So stay tuned, y'all, if you're interested in more Star Wars content. Also, May 5th, I believe, there will be a breakdown for the season finale of Maul Shadow Lord for any Star Wars fans out there that are interested in more than just the figures. But if you are interested in just the figures, every weekend all through 2026, I've unboxed 2 figures Saturday and Sunday every weekend all through 2026, and I'm going to try and continue that all the way throughout 2026. And we were doing that back in 2025 as well, so you can see a little bit of the collection behind Vader here. It's getting jam-packed in this room, and I'm going to have to free up some space very, very soon. So not going to go toss this bad boy on the shelf just quite yet. I think I might go put him in my living room for the month of May, you know what I mean? And have a little bit of a Star Wars theme throughout the house, which I'm totally not mad at. I love Star Wars, and I love this time of year, especially because we've been binge watching the Mandalorian TV show, trying to catch up for my roommate for May 22nd for the movie when that comes out. So it's just been getting me more and more in the vibes of Star Wars, and I'm so excited to see it back on the big screen. Unfortunately, I don't think our boy Darth Vader will be there, because Mandalorian and Grogu is set after his demise, in Return of the Jedi. But thank you guys so much for making it this far into the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this Darth Vader figure down in the comment section below, or you can send them to my other social medias. Links for those down in the description below. Big Cam, Chuji's in the Big, pretty much anywhere, and you can find me. And if you guys have made it this far and you would like to support the channel further, the best way of doing that is dropping a like on this video, commenting down below, subscribing if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you don't miss future Hot Toys figure unboxings and future Star Wars figure unboxings. I think I'm going to try and do a couple more Star Wars figures here in the month of May. So stay tuned for all of that exciting stuff coming in the future. Once again, my name's Big Cam, and I'll see you gorgeous folks in the next one. Peace.